Hello everybody, I'm your friendly neighborhood Baltmatrix, and today is Monday, September 13th. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Let's get into the news. First up is over at Tformers. There is an absolutely wonderful gallery of Deformation Space DS-01 Crimson Wings, and the photography is by I Am on Fire. These pictures really make me want to get a hold of the figure. Reviews are already up from several reviewers, and from what I can see, the transformation is absolutely bonkers. So I'm probably not going to get it because, quite frankly, I just don't want to deal with super complicated transformations anymore. I don't have the time. I literally do not have time for it. But I can't argue with this figure. It looks great in all modes. Jet mode looks great. Bot mode looks great. It looks like a better figure than Masterpiece Starscream, which is kind of sad, but that's kind of been par for the course for third-party figures lately. Next up, over at the Allspark, U.S. retailers sightings of Shadow Panther and Waspinator. So this is a Target in Texas or Tyler, Texas, and yeah, they're out. They're appearing, so hopefully they'll be showing up in theaters, in stores soon. I'm looking forward to getting hold of Waspinator finally. Next up, Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Optimus Prime truck finally in Cusco, and Mirage has been spotted in Montreal. So we'll take a quick look at the little video here. Go a little faster. Yeah, it's coming in on flatbeds. And that looks like a mail or a delivery truck of some sort. Wasn't there... There was a mail truck in the original movie, or there was a figure. I think it was Payload. Oh, there's Prime. Okay, cool. Oh, and look at all those Mirages. That's a couple of Mirages. Cool. Nifty. And here's a picture of the vehicles up close. I wonder how many versions of these cars do they go through in the movie? Oh, there's going to be a police car. Interesting. Or wait, no. Those might actually be real police cars. I don't know. They're in the movie. Cool. I'm looking forward to the movie. I really am. I want to know what the director's going to do to make it better than the Bayverse. I really do. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff out in Canada. Kingdom T-Rex, Buzzworthy Bumblebee, Studio Series 2-packs, Kingdom Rodimus Prime, and Generation Selects Transmutates and G2 Ratchet are showing up in Canada. T-Rex is at Cybertron CA. Oh, I'm sorry. Kingdom T-Rex is at Toys R Us in Ontario. The Buzzworthy sets are showing up in Toys R Us's in Quebec. Kingdom Rodimus Prime was at an EB Games in Ontario, and Generation Selects Transmutate and Ramjet are at the same EB Games in Ontario. Cool. Canadian friends, you can finally get some figures. And another sighting as a Hillside GameStop in California, Transformers Studio Series Wave 13. This has yet the other Bumblebee and Jolt. If I see Jolt for purchase in a store, I might pick him up. Otherwise, I'm not going to go out of my way to find him. I just don't care about the character. Next up, People Toys, People 02 Combat Aircraft. It is a model kit of Starscream, and that looks really cool. It's got the cape and the crown and the shoulder bits for Coronation, and it comes with a gun for Megatron and the little head or pop-off head for Optimus Prime. Their original, or PPL-01 is Optimus Prime. That's cool, like a little Transformers Gunpla. I like that. I think that's cool. All right, now we have our first images of Cyberverse S4 Warrior Dinobot Snarl. We've got Alt Mode being Little Stegosaurus, Robot Mode looking good, and then the box. And if you're wondering where the actual, tail is, the tail detaches and then plugs into his back. And the sword, I believe, goes inside the tail or underneath the tail. I don't know for sure. I'm probably going to get this. Yeah, probably going to get this one. And then we've got our possible first look at Transformers Deluxe Road Ranger and Puffer. So these guys are recolors. They were originally... Okay. Okay, eHobby exclusive Road Ranger from 2004 is what the black and silver one is based off of. The other one being... is that Pipes? No, that's just Pipes. What am I saying? Jeez, Pipes. Hi, Pipes. Oh, and they actually have Pipes with the two guns. Good. Good. I'm glad that he has the two guns. I don't know if in the leaked reviews he had two guns or not. But Road Ranger, I don't know if that's real or not. I like the look of it. In fact, that's what the... Oh, there was a third-party figure that I reviewed that was based off of Road Ranger. Oh, I cannot remember what his name was. Anyway, I think it looks good. I like Pipes better, though. And just a heads up, it looks like Transformers Selects War for Cybertron leader Galvatron is out in Hong Kong. This is actually kind of par for the course right now. A lot of figures are showing up in Hong Kong and then making their way statesides or to the UK to other reviewers. So unfortunately, that's how folks are getting hold of the figures so early, is because they're out in Hong Kong and some of them haven't even been announced for the US yet. Now, in my last news video, I questioned if the cape is going to work for Dracula's. It does. This figure is already out in Canada. It's specifically at EB Games. I really want to get a hold of this. I think it looks good. And I love the fact that the tip of the weapon is kind of copper. Is that what that color would be? I like that. I like that a lot. I still think the Batwing look is really stupid, but the cape in robot mode works really well for me. And finally, Paramount Pictures CEO Jim is going to step down. He's out of it. Or he's leaving Paramount Pictures. How do you pronounce that? Giannopoulos? Maybe? I'm terrible at pronouncing names. So this is very interesting. So 2017 was not a good year for Paramount. And that was the last movie we got, or the last of the Bayverse movies we got, where The Last Night alone didn't do very well and lost the studio $100 million, which that's not chump change. And Paramount has been struggling off and on for years. In fact, it was the Transformers movies that really brought Paramount back from the brink. And they were doing fine until The Last Night. Long story short is, it was a combination of factors. I mean, the movie The Last Night wasn't very good. They had a bunch of bombs in 2017, like a lot of bombs. And recently, the only thing that's kept them alive, or I don't want to say the only thing that's kept them alive, they've had a lot of success with Paramount Plus. Their streaming service has been doing very well for them, specifically because of Star Trek. And they're going to go where the money is. And let's face it, the money is in the streaming service. So that's where they're going to go. And they're going to make a lot of smaller, cheaper productions than going for big box office movies. And that's fair, because they don't have a Marvel or a DC. They don't have a Marvel, flat out. And it's going to make a lot more sense for them to go with the smaller stuff with Paramount Plus. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Star Trek Day, the 55th anniversary of Star Trek was recently. And I think there are 5 or 6 different Star Trek series in production that's going to be on Paramount Plus soon. So, yeah, that's a lot. And they're looking to expand. And I could easily see Hasbro going with Paramount Plus for smaller things, smaller shows. Now, another thing with Paramount is the contract with Hasbro is up at the end of 2022. So I would not be surprised if that contract is not renewed. All right, folks, that's it for the news today, Monday, September 13th, 2021. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Also, let me know what you think about Paramount, about the Paramount-Hasbro potential split at the end of 2022. I think that could actually be really interesting and see what happens there. Would it be good? Don't know. Will it be bad? No idea. I would suspect Hasbro. I would suspect that Netflix will rush in and buy out that deal or that partnership. That way, Netflix, I mean, they're desperate for content. So I could easily see them coming in and doing all the shows like Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, Transformers. Oh, and speaking of Power Rangers, G.I. Joe, and Transformers, Season 1, 2, and 3 of Transformers is now on YouTube. And other seasons of Power Rangers and G.I. Joe are also on YouTube in different channels. So look around. You can find those original shows. My son and I have been watching a bunch of the original Transformers show, and he likes it. So cool. All right, folks. Thanks for watching. I've been Baltmatrix. I'll catch you all tomorrow.